Listen, I'm simply not interested in excuses. That's what it boils down to on this channel. I'm not interested in excuses. I really don't care about the trauma and because like at this point in the world, 2025, we have like radically socialized psychological speak so that we can try to explain away all the bullshit that we do. And I'm not here for it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. I'm gonna start being real honest with y'all from now on. I do not care what happened to you in your childhood if you're a grown-ass adult. I don't. Now, I know there's going to be some people in the comments, oh, well, what about? Let me be real clear with y'all. The majority of y'all do not have good enough reasons to not be doing better than you are. And every single time I say it's on us, I always get some people who say things like, well, what about? And as soon as you say shit like that, I know, I can see you. I fucking see you. I know you are rationalizing some bullshit that you have not accomplished in your own life. Some bullshit that you are not doing, some bullshit that you are letting control your life, and you're rationalizing it away. So that's why you feel compelled to get in these comments and be like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's you. You're whole ass 40 years old. Don't tell me about what happened to you when you were 8. You're 40. Eventually, we have to stop living in the fucking past of trauma. And this is the bullshit that we do. We say, oh, well, you know, when this has happened to me, I just didn't know how to cope with that. So let me get this straight. You are telling me as a grown-ass adult, and some of y'all got children, you are still doing things because of the version of you that was 8, and you're going to pass that shit on to your children? You are making decisions out of the fear of an 8-year-old. And you're telling me that you think that's a good idea? Well, no, I'm just saying that's why. If you know the reason, fucking change the behavior. That's all I'm interested in. I'm interested in your behavior and your results. That's what I'm interested in. And I know I sound real petty, and I sound judgmental and unforgiving, and sure, you're right. I am all those things. You know why? Because so is the fucking world. And I find it very interesting that we are far more interested in trying to change everyone else around us and make the world forgiving so that we don't have to look at ourselves in the mirror, instead of just saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm bullshit. I'm bullshitting. And I say that as someone who has gone through plenty of bullshit in my life. Like, y'all don't know the half of it. But I don't get on here and complain about it. You know why? Because don't nobody give a fuck. Nobody cares. And they shouldn't. They shouldn't care. I don't expect you all or anyone else to look at me and say, yeah, he's had it hard. We can't really expect. You know who does that? Fucking children. If you haven't gotten over bullshit in your life from 20 years ago, then maybe you just need some fucking therapy. Some therapy and the gym. I believe that if most of y'all got outside and walked around and started talking to people and actually stopped blaming everyone else for where you're at, you'd be a lot happier. But instead, we will make excuses for everything. And I'm just not interested. I'm no longer interested in the excuses. Yes, I know it's very hard sometimes. Like someone was in my comments the other day. I didn't even respond. She said, I don't find myself to be a victim, but I was, she grew up in a all white area and all white kids in her class, and as a black child she was ignored. Okay, what's the point of the story? That it didn't make you feel good? Okay, I get that. And see, it's hard for y'all because this is what we've been primed to do. We have been primed to expect people to feel sympathy for us. And not only sympathy, but sympathy that enables us to not take action. I can say, yeah, I feel like that's terrible. That's terrible that you were ignored. My next response is, now what? And so what? So what? People are assholes. Yep. You're never going to un-asshole the world. I'm not sure if you don't realize that, but what's crazy to me is that you think it's more possible to un-asshole the world than to un-asshole yourself. And you actually have control over you. Instead of controlling the thing that you actually have control over, you're more interested in trying to fix everybody else. That's narcissism. And I'm not interested in arguing with narcissists. If you believe that the world owes you fucking anything, you are woefully misinformed. Because not only do they not owe you, they're never going to give it to you. I deal with reality. I care about reality. And the reality of the world I'm raising my daughters in is that nobody's going to give, if anything, she's going to have it harder. So yes, I will love her. I will cherish her. I will show her what healthy relationships look like. I will show them what a father and a man and a husband and a wife should look like. But it's not going to be a time where she goes out into the world and everyone else looks like that. It's not going to happen. If anything, I'm going to prepare her for the reality. And that's the problem. Too few of you were prepared for reality. And that's on your moms and dads. That's on y'all folks. The people who lie, they either didn't tell you anything at all, or they lied to you about the reality and said someone owes you something. That's why y'all are out here looking like this, expecting more of other people than you expect of yourself. And I for one, am done. I am done with your excuses. I don't give a shit. If I understand that it's hard, nut the fuck up. Sorry.